Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Chris. This is my wife, Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on YouTube and on Instagram. And we have a what sold for you guys. We have what sold over the last weekend. It is Tuesday. The post office was closed yesterday, so this is over Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, right? Maybe a little bit after Friday afternoon. So we're going to show you guys what sold and what we're going to be packing them in. And we have a little bit more to do after this.
Probably about half. All right, I'll just jump right in. Because I do want to get these to the post office whenever it's like a long weekend. I'm like, I need to get their tracking.
Yeah,
so
we try to get
messages me and says, where's my package? All right, so first up, these Keds. Keds usually sell 25 to 30. I had just listed these and someone asked if I would take 20 plus the shipping, so I did. I had paid $6.99 for them. If I'm making around $10, I'm pretty happy. These were still at our house, so I hadn't even brought them to storage, which is awesome.
Nice,
I was like, yeah, I'll take that. So, quick $10 profit. Those are going in a padded flat rate.
There's the meatball over there looking for...
You already got your cheese.
He's just trying to get our attention.
These are just some Bionic like snakeskin flip-flops. These are pretty dirty, like on the footbeds. I only bought them because they were at the bins, so $1.02 cost of goods that day. Normally, like at a thrift, they might charge like $8 to $10 for these, and I would normally pay that for Bionics, but like with the dirtiness, I wouldn't have. So, only reason I grabbed these was because they were bins, and they sold for $23 with discount shipping. So, I'm still making a little money there. Those sold on Poshmark. Another padded flat rate because I'm gonna have to take these all to the post office, so the slimmer the packaging, the better.
Yeah, that's kind of something to think about sometimes.
Yeah. I used to say I like to put everything in a box, but now I'm like, that's hard to get to the post office.
Yeah, you don't want to do too many trips in and out of the post office.
No, I don't like doing porch pickup from the post office.
Right.
So, and it's been raining like crazy here, so I can't even imagine how that would be going at this time. All right, these dance goes. I bought for 12, sold for 44 on Poshmark, so really nice sale there.
Very nice. Huh?
Let me grab some medium flat rates and shoebox in there. Let's do medium flat rate for that. All right. So these Olakai men's like a slip-on sneaker. I bought for $4, sold for $35. Someone offered $30. I countered. Normally I can get around $40 for these, so I countered at like, I think. They came in pretty low considering my list price was like $59, so I came back at like $45, maybe $50. And they came up to $35, so I accepted. So.
Okay.
Yeah, normally I don't play the offer back and forth game, but I really was like, I can get more than $30. Let me just do regional B on that one. Okay. This Commuto. I don't know if I'm ever saying that right, but belt. This was a bins find, so $1.86 cost of goods into a $16 offer that someone offered. So,
all right,
not too bad. That was on Poshmark. I do actually like a little regional A on that.
I feel like we don't sell too many belts, but you've sold 3 or 5 in the last couple months.
One sold easily. I only grabbed that because it was bins and new. Like I wouldn't have picked this up at a normal thrift.
Right. It's not like you're searching the thrift stores for belts.
No, but I know there's a lot of good money in belts.
Yeah.
So I should probably learn it, but I really love my shoes.
Yeah.
These UFOs I just picked up a couple days ago for $9.99 and sold for $50 plus shipping on eBay. So really fast. Those sold, I want to say, within like a day of being listed.
You mentioned you're wanting to stick with shoes, and we do get that question quite a bit recently.
Yeah.
Are you going only to shoes?
I mean, I don't think I could possibly do that.
Right.
I would if, it's not that I can't, like I find enough, it's just, you know, I'm constantly still listing our kids' clothes, our clothes.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I'm out and only have so much time and need a certain amount of items and I don't find the shoes I need, I'm going to quickly look through the clothes, so.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to say yes, but.
Or at a garage sale, you see some, I mean.
It's hard to just leave stuff that I know is worth something,
right.
So, yeah. The way I've been doing clothes lately, though, is like if I find 1 or 2, I wait until I have at least 20 and then do them as that full day versus doing like 10 shoes, 10 clothes, because that takes longer. So the more you can batch work, the faster you're going to get your listings up. These Eileen Fisher sandals, I bought for $7.99, sold for $39 plus ship really fast.
Sweet.
Yeah. Those are going in a padded flat rate. Okay. These Keens just sold this morning. These were something I bought for my son at Once Upon a Child. I paid $10. I think he wore them once or twice. Just like a nice hiking boot. And I accepted a $30 offer. I can normally get 40 out of these. I almost countered because they could still fit them this summer, but I was like, I'll just take it because they're listed. They were still here. I hadn't taken them to storage yet, so I was like, that's a nice quick sale, and I had more than double my money, and he got to wear them. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We don't go hiking too much, and the summer has already been.
Sell them now, like this summer. They probably would wait till next summer to sell.
Right.
So I was like, I'll just take it. These Birkenstocks were also my son's. I accepted a $33 offer on Posh. I don't remember what I paid for them. I don't think I've ever paid more than like $30 for a pair of Birkenstocks for them. So I'll imagine I might have paid that. He wore them, making back 20 something. So pretty happy with that.
Okay.
I should have just grabbed a whole bunch of these, I guess.
And we really need to restock, huh?
Yeah.
We're in this weird state because we're like, it's almost like short timer syndrome where we're less than 2 weeks away from closing on our new house.
Yeah.
And although we really shouldn't have the short timer syndrome because we're going to be at least working here for
So I definitely
weeks
need
after.
to restock that once or twice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just weird. It's just like we don't know what to do. Even like I just don't even want to do anything downstairs in our house. I'm just like I have to do laundry, but like why? Because I'd rather do it at the new house.
Yeah.
Because the laundry room is so much bigger in that new house. So.
Right. There's going to be so much stuff that we're going to be able to do at the new place. If you don't know, we're buying another house and we're going to be keeping this house and getting it ready to rent. That's the goal. Now, the timeline of that is kind of what's up in the air. We're trying to do it as fast as possible. Our anxiety is like rubbing off on our dog.
No, he just wants treats.
Oh, he just wants treats. So we're just, there's a lot of things up in the air, and I think that's the problem. We're just like, when are these things going to start falling into place? But we just
We'll find out soon enough.
We'll find out.
This was one of my son's shirts, the brand Childhoods. I sold it on Kidizen for $25.20 with free shipping, and shipping was $4.45. I think I paid retail for this, which is like $24. So I'm making back probably $18 or so.
Okay.
He got to wear that. That's just gonna go out in the mailer. Oh, I'll put some of those up there. Shipping hip, code and description if you need poly mailers.
And the code gives you what, 15%
Yeah,
off?
15% off. They always ship for free already, so anything that you order, like the price that you see on their site is gonna be not plus shipping when you get to checkout.
Right.
So that's something I love about them. And yeah, our code Ginger15 gives you 15% off anything on the site. They also have tape, stickers, things like that.
Sweet.
These Ariat jeans, I feel like was in a recent one of our hauls. I said I had
Oh,
paid
the
up
fire
for
resistant,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, so I did pay up. So they were 30% off of like 24. So my cost of goods was $16.79, but they sold within a week for $53.36 plus ship. So
Yeah.
it was still close to a $30 profit.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of
Yeah.
why, Kathy's trying to stick with shoes, but
Yeah.
if something like that comes along
And it's
and
not
we
like
know.
I was even looking at clothes that day. I just saw those.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, those are worth it. So.
And even worth it at the price. So
Right.
we not only bought clothing, we paid more than we
Yeah, so to
typically
me,
do.
I'd rather have a fast sale than a cheaper cost of goods.
Yeah.
That's something I've learned along the way of this reselling journey. In the beginning, I wouldn't spend over like $1 on anything at all. And
Yeah.
now I'm spending, but the dollar stuff sells for maybe 10.
Yeah.
Which is a great margin.
But it could take
wanting to-
months. So
Yeah. So yeah.
I think it's great to have a little bit of everything, right? If you
Yeah.
have some stuff that's long tail, cheap,
Right. And
some
if I
stuff
thought
that's
those would take a year to sell, I definitely wouldn't have paid $16.79 to make maybe $30 profit. So
yeah.
there's a lot of factors. These are the brand Melissa, which I'm often selling the mini Melissas, the baby shoes, but these ones are adult, basically the same jelly type of shoe. I bought for $8.99, sold for $31 with discount shipping on Poshmark. Those took a while. I won't say I wouldn't pick them up again, but I'm definitely being more selective on Melissa shoes.
Yeah.
Medium flat rate. All right, these Skechers, the basic black like slip-on. I bought for $5, sold for $28 plus shipping on eBay. Those are gonna be a mailer. They're under £1. Okay. These, I'm so glad sold. So these I did pay up for at $20 at a Goodwill. They're Reebok, like vintage. I think they're like, you'll see it on the screen. I think I put the date as the title.
Okay.
But yeah, they're definitely vintage, just like golf cleats. But they were new. Like I know you can't see it, but like the tag has like, it just looks super old and it's cool. Anyways.
They've got the metal spikes.
Yeah, so that, I'm hoping the person that bought them knows what they're going to use them for.
Yeah.
But these sold a long time ago, and like in the middle of the night. Like I have an Instagram post about it. It was probably over a year, maybe 2 years ago. The guy bought them in the middle of the night, and then he messaged like 4 times, like back to back to back to back. I'm asleep, so I don't see any of his messages till the morning. It's like he thinks I'm ignoring him or like not wanting to cancel his order that he placed at like 1 in the morning. And he's just getting more and more angry by the minute. Like, please cancel. I can't use these. You didn't describe them right, which isn't true. Like, he just didn't look at what they were. But anyways, he was just saying, like, the golf course, you can't use these, the metal ones. So, anyways.
Someone was up probably drinking and shopping. And, yeah, that's what our, maybe not. We're just.
I don't know. So, like, when I bought these, I was like, 20. I should be able to flip these for, like, 60 probably because they were cool. I just thought they were really cool. But yeah, after that, they sat unlisted for a long time because I was like, I don't even know what to do with them. Do I put them back up and like someone else will buy them, or do I not because you can't use them? I mean, I don't know if that guy was just talking about his golf course or what.
Right.
I mean,
you're not privy to like all the golf rules and regulations.
But either way, somebody might just want them for like collector. I don't know. So I did finally put them back up. I think I listed these on one of our lives a month or 2 back. And then they finally sold again. So 46 plus ships. So I'm actually almost doubling my money, but it took forever. And yeah, so I guess just be careful. Golf cleats are a great shoe to sell, but I guess the metal ones maybe not.
Right. So. I have a feeling that sometimes maybe the newer versions of golf shoes, the spikes are removable and like replaceable. Like you could swap them out. Okay. That one might be too. I'm not sure. I'm just speaking speculation. I don't know for sure, but maybe that was the issue with that.
Shoebox on those. These are some Sanita like Mary Jane clogs. I bought for $11.99, sold for $40 with discount shipping on Posh. Those ones took a little bit to sell, but I would still buy them. I like Sanita.
Yeah.
Let's do a medium flat rate. This is a viewer sale. Going out to Jennifer. So she bought this Omi Joe dress and then this Gap Sherpa.
That's nice.
Yeah, so this I had bought at a JBF a while back for about $11, and then this was my son's. I bought this at Once Upon a Child. I don't remember. I think it was like $5.50, maybe $6.50. So he got to wear this, and Jennifer offered for the bundle $52. So I'm gonna say I have probably no more than 20 total into the pieces. So thank you so much, Jennifer.
Jennifer, thank you.
Love these items.
Yeah. Thanks for all the support. We appreciate it.
Sold these other pair of UFOs. These are like a clog. I bought for $9.99. Sold for $44.46 plus shipping. So again, really good sale. Love UFOs.
UFOs. That's a great bolo.
These are large, so I'm gonna do a really big mailer. Shipping Hip does have big ones. This is like a 14 by something, I think. The typical one is a 10 by 13, and then they have like a 9 by, like a very small one.
Right. Which we don't get.
No, but like
too
if you
much,
sell jewelry maybe or something, that would be a great one, or a lot of kids' clothes. This is the brand Young, Fabulous, and Broke. I bought these, I think, at the end of last summer, like retail arbitrage. They were $5 each. I had a bunch to begin with. I think I only have one left. So this pair I paid $5, sold for $15 plus shipping. So
all right.
Not huge, but I love those multi-quantity.
Yeah.
See, that's another reason I can't like stop the clothes. I'm probably gonna go at the end of the summer and get a bunch of more swimsuits and stuff because they sell.
Yeah, that's an easy way for us to kind of bolster some listing.
It's harder to get multi-quantity of shoes. Like where I retail arbitrage, there's rarely like 2 of the same shoe, but there's often a lot of the same clothes. So.
And you're able to get a bunch of listings up at pretty quick, and it's all new stuff. Yes, it's going to take longer to sell through the year because it's typically off season, but
yeah, usually within a year, I've sold through most of it and made my money back a couple times over. So.
What?
You're not getting anymore. All right. This is an awesome sale. The Hey Dude cowl shoes. So So
Oh, they sold.
yeah, they finally sold. I say finally. It probably hasn't even been like maybe 3 months. When did I? It's probably been about 3 months. These are
Has
from
it
my
been?
Denver trip.
Okay.
Which I was just like deleting old photos from my phone the other day because remember I was like, I'm gonna go every quarter. It's a new quarter. I gotta go. I probably should take one trip sometime this summer and do a big one. But yeah. So these were from the Once Upon a Child up in Denver. I paid $6 for them, even though they're women's 6. They had them at Once Upon a Child. They sold for $88.96 plus shipping. So I was like, yeah, I think they'd go for $80, and they did.
Wow.
So that's crazy.
Very nice.
I debated a little too hard if I should, because they're first class, like they're under a pound, but that high of a price. I'm always like, do I pay the priority to have the insurance?
Right.
I decided not to. So hopefully nothing happens.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, we know you could buy insurance on first class stuff anyway, but
Then you might as well just buy the priority.
how often do we have something happen?
Almost never.
Almost never. Right.
So, it could happen.
It could happen, but the likelihood is so low. Reese was licking himself. That it's just not worth it, right? Like mathematically, it just doesn't make sense. So I know physically, like the feeling, the emotion of it kind of makes sense. But anytime we've ever paid for insurance, it's never needed it, right?
Yeah.
And this stuff, obviously, like car insurance and stuff is different, but
Yeah, if it was like glass or something, I would have. But
so we're gonna go ahead and get this first batch packed up. And then we have a whole other bag to show you guys, so stick around. Alrighty, we got that first half all packed up, ready to go. You just got some more padded flat rates out of the closet, and we have the other half, so take it away.
So these Echo sandals, these have been sitting a while. I bought them for $5.99 and they sold for $23 plus shipping on eBay, so. Not horrible. Echo's a great brand. These were a smaller size, and I feel like they had a flaw, so I'm actually pretty happy to still get 23.
Yeah.
Under a pound going out in a mailer. This was the lowest sale of the weekend, I think. Just a Dakine, like a wool beanie. I found this at the bins. My cost of goods was $1.77. Obviously, this didn't cost me $1.77 based on weight, but I like average everything out, so
Right.
$1.77. Finally sold for $5 plus shipping, so I'm making like $1 maybe.
Hey.
Yeah.
But the way we look at that in that case is, yes, it was $1.77, but buying that because it was so light brought down the average cost of all the other goods. Right. So, yeah, you're only making $1, but you're making $1 in addition to all the money that you're making extra on the other stuff. So, yep.
So this Franklin baseball glove, softball glove, I don't know, a glove. Also a bin's fine for $1.83 cost of goods that day, and to $20 with discount shipping on Posh, so not too bad.
Okay.
Let's do medium flat rate. So these kegs, these are just like a black canvas slip-on. Bought for $4.50, sold for $22.21 plus shipping on eBay, I believe this was. Yeah, it wasn't Posh, so. Found this on eBay, and so we will do a shoebox. Normally I would put these in a padded flat rate, but the buyer lived in Texas, and it was only $7.20 to ship 2 pounds versus $8.30 to ship a padded flat rate, so.
Sweet.
Yeah. So these Choco on Poshmark for $4.50. I bought them for $9.99. Those, I'm gonna do like a flat box, so maybe like a regional A flat. These Skechers, men's like just slip on, they were new at tag. I bought for $10.99 and accepted a $35 offer on Poshmark. On those, should go in a shoebox.
Cool.
Some Merrill. I bought for $5.99 and accepted a $40 offer on Posh. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Those are cool looking Merrill.
Yeah, I liked those. They were not priced at the thrift, so I think I got lucky. Normally they price Merrills anywhere from like 10 to 15 usually, but since they weren't priced, they were like, how about $5.99?
Yes,
Like,
please.
okay, yeah. But when they're not priced, like you can't return them, so like that's the,
Oh, I see.
you know,
Yeah.
if I got home and something was wrong or they didn't fit, obviously they didn't know I wasn't buying them for myself, but yeah. You're stuck with them, so yeah. All right, this is a Starbucks Colorado tumbler. I bought it with my points, so I just paid the over $20 price of $2.95 out of pocket, and I sold it for $25 plus shipping. Yeah, This was on Mercari.
Okay.
So I need to find a box for that. That's not a USPS box. I don't want to use a huge eBay box, so I'll find something.
You guys hear his old dog moaning.
These are some Dansko, like almost like a gladiator sandal. I feel like I've had these for a year, so it took a while to sell. I accepted a $30 offer on Posh. I paid $10.99 for them, so yeah.
Very nice.
I'm gonna rearrange them till they flat, and then I'm gonna put them in a flat box.
Okay.
Because I'm running out of options here. So.
Yeah.
All right, these are some Merrill leather sandals, bought for $8.99, sold for $26.66 plus ship on eBay. Those are under a pound, so we'll do a mailer. This was fun. I had like 2 separate swim trunk bundles, so this is why I like going at the end of the year getting all these retail arbitrage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did buy these last year. These are both Spider brand, different colors. I paid $8.92 each, so $17.84 is what I have into both, and I accepted a $45 offer. So it's like a $21 or $22 profit, so not too bad. That was Poshmark. So I'll probably do like maybe a tie-back mailer.
Yeah, I think that's actually a great way to source and retail arbitrage. Buy off season when things are really on sale. Even wait until the next when they're in season and then list them for normal price. Yeah, they're like a year old or the year old model, but
I don't think anybody.
I don't think anybody follows
There's
that.
too much.
Right. So it's a great option.
And then yeah, these ones sold on eBay. They're both Columbia, just swim trunks. So again, they were the same cost of goods. So I have $17.84 into both, sold for $44.42 plus shipping. So again, probably at least $20 profit there. Those together are under a pound. I'll do a man sandal.
A man mailer.
All right.
Need to start a company. Man mailers.
Yes. All right. These are some Crocs. Bought for $7.99, sold for $25 plus ship pretty quickly on eBay.
Yep, you just listed those.
Yeah. So under a pound. Do a mailer. And these, I'm glad sold because I kind of regretted buying this. When I'm at the bins, I just put stuff in my cart. I don't even care what it is. This is the brand Pacific Trail. It's not a brand I would ever pick up. I think I only bought them because they were kind of like
Ripstop?
They do look like they might be Ripstop, but they're mainly like the stretchy performance, quick dry type shorts. So my cost of goods was high this day at $2.81, and they sold for $10 on Poshmark. So I might be making like $2-3 on those.
Okay.
But hey, moving on.
It's just like that little Dakine beanie, you know?
Yep.
Your cost of goods would have been higher that day if you hadn't bought those.
True.
And you still turned a profit.
I did. All right, these Skechers animal print flats I bought for $8.99, sold for $26.66 plus shipping on eBay.
Sweet.
Yep. Mailer. This is the brand Icebreaker, which is a great brand. It's like merino wool and things like that. This it has a little hole kind of right here, so I probably could have got closer to 30, but for that reason, I sent an offer of 20 plus ship. I bought it for $5, so still making probably $10, $11 profit there. And that will go in a mailer. These Choco, I bought for $7.99 and sold for $47 with discount shipping on Posh. So they accepted their Posher VA offer. That went out. That was awesome. And then we'll do let's do a flat box on that. Okay, last two, these Carhartt overalls. So I paid up for these. I didn't even look up comps because usually so they're the vintage USA made Union ones, right? Were they USA? Yeah, made in the USA, and then they got like their Union tag and everything. So I was like, oh, okay. These are priced at $24.99 at the thrift. They just had rolled out. They were on the new rack. I put them in my cart. I was like, those are at least, I wanted to say 70. Like I was thinking 70 in my head because I recently sold just the pants for about that price.
Right.
So I was like, oh, the overalls are probably even more than that.
Yeah.
But they weren't. But I did still make some money. So they sold fairly quick. I want to say I've had these less than 30 days. They sold for $53, $36 plus shipping. So
Okay.
I think I'm making like $18, $19 profit maybe.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you are also off season right now.
Yeah.
It is like the middle of summer. That's more of a winter.
yeah. So I think people like the pants more though than the full on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if it was dead of winter, maybe
Yeah.
could have got more. So those are going in a big old one of these guys.
Can you stop making old dog noises over here?
All right, and lastly, this was the sale of the weekend. The Hogan shoes. I got these on my Denver trip. I'd never heard of the brand. I think I said these retailed for like, I think they were like $600 retail shoes.
Wow.
Something like that. Maybe 400. I don't know. They cost a lot new. I'd never heard of it. But yeah, I could tell they were nice quality. I picked them up for $15. Someone offered me $120 this weekend. Like on eBay, they sent a message. I had them listed pretty high. They said, would I do $120? So I definitely would.
Wow.
And yeah.
So is that Hogan like Hulk Hogan?
I mean,
Is it his shoe line?
I don't think so.
I know it's not. I'm just messing with you.
All right.
But yeah, you were saying, you talked about your Denver trip earlier. And
Yeah, I need to do one.
if you guys don't know, Kathy did go up and stayed a night up in Denver,
Yeah,
went
so
shopping for like 2 days straight. And that's what she's referring to as her quarterly Denver
I
trip.
got like 160 pairs within like the 2 days.
Yeah.
And brought them home, listed them up real fast, and they've been selling off nicely.
So you're going to go back?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If not this summer in August.
I'll be painting the house. She'll just go up and buy shoes. All right, guys. That's not a bad thing. I think you could do it. We're going to go ahead and get this stuff packed up. We'll take it all to the post office. It is earlier in the day because it is the Tuesday after a holiday.
Yeah.
And so we like to get the things to the post office as early as possible. And then you got some other stuff going on today? Getting the list. Maybe go source a little. Kids got taekwondo. We got a lot of stuff going on. Thank you so much for watching. Reese is getting crazy now. He knows it's the end of the video. But that's it. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.